All right, guys, so as you know, we've been running a little review on Blackbeard Belt's Peacekeeper gun belt. Over the years, we all have managed to accumulate a drawer full of dead belts to us because they don't work anymore, much like holsters. You buy them thinking they're the new greatest thing, and then they don't work, right? Well, historically, most people have run a leather belt as that option, but what we're noticing more and more these days is that people are going with a synthetic material. So this is the Peacekeeper gun belt made by Blackbeard Belts, and what some substantial things that we've noticed with this belt is it does not have to be nearly as tight to support the weight. So I've run, I don't know, 10 classes at this point with this pistol, which this pistol in this holster weighs in right at 2.8 pounds, so a substantial amount of weight, plus a mag holder with 3 mags on the other side. With most aftermarket belts, you have to cinch that thing down super tight. With this belt, you just don't. It's very flexible this direction, not flexible at all this direction, and almost no roll or bend at all. So we're going to run a few tests. We're going to talk through the things that we like about it, and then we'll just kind of see where we go from there. All right, guys, so some things that people have expressed concerns to us about. They look at this buckle and they assume that because it's big like that, that it's going to be in the way, and that's just simply not been the case for us. While it is big, it is also skinny here, and I have not noticed an issue with it at all. So a couple of things that we really like about it. One is the durability of the belt. Very simple to operate. You can ratchet your belt down with this. You can release it with this. Once you slide it on your body, all you have to do is cinch that thing up. You can adjust it that way, or you can also ratchet it down snug. Don't be concerned about this guy right here, this little tail, because they give you a nice elastic band to keep all of that stuff in check. To release it, we simply pull the lift handle, pull the button right back. All right, guys, so another thing that we tend to notice being an issue with most standard belts is the amount of movement we get out of that holster. So if I just grab a hold of this, as snug as I can get this belt on, you can see the amount of movement and rollover I get in this thing. That's no bueno when you're trying to conceal, especially when you're trying to conceal with snug clothes. All right, guys, so in steps the Peacekeeper by Blackbeard Belts. I want to demonstrate to you guys just how easy it is to make adjustments on the fly with this belt. So remember, I can adjust the tightness one of two ways. First, I can literally just push on it, and you see how much that clicks that up. Next, I can just pull the release, and I can let that thing slide right out of there. If I need to get it super tight because maybe I'm supporting more weight than normal, I can grab the ratchet, get it as tight as I want it to be. All right, guys, so as previously discussed, far less movement on this holster. Look at this. Doesn't matter how hard I try, I cannot make it slide on my belt. It also won't come away from the hip much, and that rock test, I can barely get anything. Bottom line, guys, it's just a better belt. It's much looser on my body than the other belt was, and I get way less movement out of my holster. If you haven't checked them out yet, guys, they're a local Oklahoma business. Please do. BlackbeardBelts.com, and pick yourself up a Peacekeeper.